Hey guys, SpinoDude here, and today we are taking a look at another 2017 Safari Limited figure for the #HawaiiSafari campaign. So let's have our co-host Marvin bring it out. Thank you, Marvin. So today guys, we are going to be taking a look at this. It is the 2017 Safari Limited Parasaurolophus. If you've been staying tuned to the channel, you'll remember that we recently had a massive haul of 2017 Safari Limited figures, and included in the batch was this brand new Parasaurolophus. A big thank you to Safari Limited for sending over this figure. This video would not be possible today without them. So without further ado guys, let's dive into the review. Before we take a closer look at the figure, here are a few quick facts about Parasaurolophus itself. Parasaurolophus walkeri means near-crested lizard. It was a species of Hadrosaur that lived in the Cretaceous period of what is now North America. Parasaurolophus is without doubt one of the most famous hadrosaurs, which have been nicknamed the duck-billed dinosaurs. There are many theories as to what this animal used its uniquely shaped head crest for. Some say it was used to tell species apart, or to tell whether an individual was male or female. Others say it was used as a resonating chamber for auditory communication, and some say it was used for thermal regulation, although this theory does not explain why other species of hadrosaur had uniquely shaped crests. Older scrapped theories said that the crest of Parasaurolophus was a muscle attachment for neck support, a snorkel for breathing underwater, or a weapon for defense. Some even went as far to say it was an attachment for an elephant-like proboscis or trunk. So without further ado guys, let's start taking a closer look at this awesome herbivore. So here is the 2017 Safari Limited Parasaurolophus. With Safari's massive selection of figures this year, a lot of people seem to almost forget about this one for some reason. I must say when I first saw the promotional images for this Parasaurolophus, I wasn't too big on the choice of color for it here, but in person this figure looks very nice in my opinion. The yellow, brown, and black colors blend together very nicely, although I'm not too sure these colors would be too useful for camouflage for a larger herbivore. I think it's a very unique and creative color scheme. There is actually a spot of bright red on the tip of the tail here. I'm not sure if that is on all of the models or if it was just a small mistake on the one I received. The sculpt on this Parasaurolophus is really well done, although the head appears to be a little bit small when compared to the body, and the crest seems to be shortened a bit as well. The detail in the head though is done very nicely. The eye looks so lifelike, and I love the details around the mouth especially. You can see the duck-like bill here that hadrosaurs are known for, and the interior of the mouth has been sculpted and painted in a fleshy pink color. The nostrils and the ears on the animal have been sculpted out nicely on the head as well. One thing that really brings this figure to life when in hand are the tiny scales across the sculpt. They look absolutely beautiful and add a lot of realism to the model. I also love the wrinkles in the skin across the body. They are beautifully done and look very naturalistic. As far as the pose goes on this figure, it is very simple. It would have been nice maybe to have it in a bipedal stance, since most ornithopod figures are usually sculpted on all fours. The previously retired Carnegie Parasaurolophus, however, was actually sculpted in a bipedal stance. I will put a picture up in editing. There is actually an alternate pose available for this figure that was probably unintentional when it was made. If you just tip the figure back on its tail like this, you can see it almost looks like the Parasaurolophus is rearing up a bit, which is a look I am actually quite fond of. Now of course the back feet are pointed upwards, which looks a little awkward, but I think the front limbs and the head in this position look fairly natural. When it's tipped over like this though, if we spin it around here quickly, it doesn't look too great from the other side, but I do like it quite a bit from this angle here. I think it would be really cool to get another one of these Parasaurolophus figures, have one on all fours like this, and then have the other one rearing up. Alright, so for my overall thoughts on this figure, the sculpt is great, the detail is great. I also really like the alternate pose here that was most likely unintentional when the figure was made though. In terms of scientific accuracy on this model, everything looks good. The color scheme may not be the greatest for camouflage for a larger herbivore, but I think it's very unique and creative. The head looks a little bit small as well, and the crest looks a bit shortened in my opinion, but that doesn't really bother me too much. Overall, I think this is a very nice representation of Parasaurolophus. Great job, Safari Limited. So you're probably wondering just how big this figure is, so Marvin, bring out the ruler. Thank you, Marvin. Alright, we've got our trusty flexi ruler now, so let's give this Parasaurolophus a measure. So in terms of the length from the tip of the tail all the way to the tip of the snout, we are looking at about 8 inches, and in terms of the height at the highest point, which is the back of the animal here, we are looking at about 2 3/4 inches. For comparison, here is the 2017 Safari Limited Parasaurolophus next to the Safari Limited Iguanodon. If you want to see the review for this figure, link will be down below in the description. These two figures look absolutely fantastic next to each other with their striking color schemes. I really hope Safari makes more ornithopods in the future. I love the way these two look on display with each other. So make sure you guys go check out Safari Limited's Iguanodon figure from last year. It won the well-deserved award for 2016 Dinosaur Figure of the Year. Next up for comparison, here is the 2017 Safari Limited Parasaurolophus next to the 2017 Safari Limited Ionosaurus. If you want to see the review for this figure, a link will be down below in the description. I think these two herbivores look very nice next to each other. Both figures are beautifully detailed. So make sure you guys go check out Safari's new Ionosaurus. It's a gorgeous ceratopsid figure. And finally for comparison, here is the 2017 Safari Limited Parasaurolophus next to the 2017 Safari Limited Dinosaur. If you want to see the review for this figure, link will be down below in the description. These two 2017 releases from Safari look beautiful when displayed with each other. I love the exotic color schemes on both figures. So make sure you guys go check out Safari Limited's brand new Dinosaur. It's a beautifully done model. Well, there we go, guys. That was today's look at the 2017 Safari Limited Parasaurolophus. I think this figure is a very nice representation of the well-known species of Hadrosaur, and I definitely recommend picking it up for your collection. So if you guys want to get this figure for yourself, head on over to www.safarilimited.com. Also, be sure to check out their other awesome products while you're there. And if you guys want to learn more about the #HowISafari campaign, go check out Safari's Facebook page and other social media. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a comment telling me what you think of this new model. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Take care, and bye-bye.